What's up, everybody? This is Ripples and Wales back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing. Happy Wednesday. It's 7:30 a.m. here. Right, let's get this on the road. So there's been a lot of developments with Binance this morning. I'm just trying to catch up. I was on this until late last night. We're going to jump into the news threads pretty quick today and cover some stuff on here. Yeah, I want to kind of agree on this. Like, you know, a lot of people saying this. This is Mando saying GM Legends, and it looks like the market has gone into mourning for the legend CZ Binance. Anyone posting memes or jokes about this man has no idea what he's done for crypto. He will bounce back even stronger, in my opinion, and give him a better life with a new whatever he's going to put on there. And I kind of agree. CZ has been he's pushed crypto out to the masses. Whatever everyone's takes on him, you know, imagine running a startup like Binance. You've got to understand that the old guard is going to come after these companies, and this is the part that you know people are going to kind of skip over. I think is that you've got these massive marketplaces, Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, Gemini. They're all kind of the tier ones, and what's happening is, if you're new to this space, the old massive banking cartels, the bastards that have been running this planet, don't want them to win. And so what they want to do is they want to destroy them, and they want to break them into 1,000 pieces and then buy them and acquire them. And what you're watching is this occurring. You're watching the systematic takedown of the biggest infrastructure in the crypto players. So to cheer it on, you're kind of pushing crypto away from you. You want these exchanges to win, because the propagation of crypto through the planet has to go full circle. And this is what we're watching. We're watching a systematic takedown, and we knew it was coming. We were told many times through the cartoons and through the little messages that we were left that that there was going to be a cleanup op. But that doesn't mean the cleanup op's for the good. Okay, this is an interesting thing. So CZ, and it brings on to an article saying, you know, I've stepped down. I don't know if you've seen this. All of you come to into the news the past couple of days. Today I stepped down as CEO of Binance. Admittedly, it was not easy to let go emotionally, but I know it's the right thing to do. I made mistakes and I must take responsibility. It's the best thing for the community, for Binance, and for myself. Binance is no longer a baby. It's time for me to let it walk and run. I know Binance will continue to grow and excel with the deep bench that it has. I'm pleased to announce that Richard Teng is our now new former global head of regional markets, has been named the CEO of Binance today. Richard. As a former shareholder of CEO with historical knowledge of our company, I will remain available to the team to consult as needed, consistent with the framework set in our US agency resolutions. What's next for me? I will take a long break first. I have not had a single day off, phone off break for the last 6.5 years. Man, imagine. Fair play. After that, my current thinking is I'll probably do some passive investing, being in the minority token shareholder and startup in areas of blockchain, Web3 and DeFi, AI and biotech. I am happy that I will finally have more time to spend looking at DeFi. I can't see myself doing a CEO driving startup again. I am content with being a one-shot lucky entrepreneur. Should there be listeners, I may be open to being a coach mentor to a small number of upcoming entrepreneurs privately. If nothing else, I can at least tell them what not to do. Well, he's such a humble dude. Anyhow, I'll let you all read that himself. I like CZ. I think he's pretty damn cool. Well, he's been marketed pretty cool. I don't know if he's an arm of the CCP or whatever, but you know, he's a human, and he's run an incredibly complex and sophisticated business. I couldn't do it. Anyway, there was this meme, and this is done in good faith. It's real cool. Hold on. This is the Wolf of Wall Street meme. Come on, you bugger, play. Is it gonna play? It's the problems of Welsh Wi-Fi we're having. Oh man. Play. Is it going to play? Oh, this is painful. Right, I'll click on it, see if it's easier. Yeah, the nightmare that is Welsh Wi-Fi. Hold on, see if we can get this running for you. If not, we'll move on. If not, you can kind of watch it yourselves on. It's buffering. This is painful.
Industry barring me from Stratton, my home. The fuck is that?
It's a famous scene from The Wolf of Wall Street.
You know, I'm not leaving.
But I thought it was hilarious. I've been in bits watching it this morning. Imagine if CZ did a comeback. Oh god, with the Wolf of Wall Street. Anyhow, moving on. Right, just in CZ Binance has been released on a £175 million bond, one of the largest bails in amounts in history. You can see this is how much he's a wanted man. And wanted man, you know, these kind of three-letter agencies in the States, they are part of the problem. They are where the deep state lies and how they control things. Don't think that they're banging their gums through their official DOJ kind of presentations on television makes it any more official. They are doing the dirty work of the banking cartels, right? So when they're after someone like this, they use every means possible, okay? And it's dirty. So, you know, he's been given some sort of bargaining deal here, there's no doubt. John Deaton, when Larry thinks that there will be a flight to quality in Bitcoin and crypto, the writing was on the wall. The incumbents are coming, taking, just as I said on Crypto Wayne's show, Gary Gensler's job is to crush crypto as much as possible once the legacy financial players, he's going to say, in place. Anyway, he's right. This is what's happening. You know, Brad Garling has said 99% of the crypto is going to go to zero. I found the clips of that before for you. Anyway, moving on. Chad Steingraber, things can happen fast once they begin. 24 hours, 48 hours could be the complete Binance collapse. 1 billion withdrawn in the last few hours. Okay, so this is something to keep your eyes on. It's a... I'll have a quick look at the charts here. So I've brought the BNB chart up if my computer's going to play ball today. My God, I'm having problems with this PC today. Right, this is a massive kind of outwash of capital, but there was a big... You see, each time there's this kind of fake bull rally and it wrong foots people. I can't believe people were buying into FOMO yesterday onto the news that Binance was going into a settlement. They wrong footed people and then shorted the hell out of the markets. Look at that. It's an enormous. It was up to $272. Now you're down at what are you? It's bouncing back at $230. It's not. It's going to head straight back down to $200. And there's a lot of fresh air beneath it. Okay, just for heaven's sake, don't get caught in this mess. There's going to be a lot of stuff that comes out, I think, over the next few weeks, and you need to be savvy. Anyhow, what's going on in my mouse? Right, it's all going off here on my computer today. Next up, what do we got? Binance bankruptcy incoming. Now, don't listen, Whalewire is a bit dramatic with his posts, so take it with a pinch of salt. Now that CZ has been busted for his crimes, the plea deal allows regulators to analyse virtually everything he knows about Binance is operating. This means no more fraud or manipulation, which is completely destroyed. Well, okay, the Whalewire has said a lot of things in the past few years, and you know, let's say 50% has had some merit to it, 50% hasn't. But that's the idea of a news outlet, isn't it? So whether he reckons they'll be manipulating market using Tether, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to look at the data on that, really, or I haven't had a chance to look at the data. So you'll have to make your own judgments on that. But the point is, there's a lot of fresh air beneath that chat. Let's just look at the maths that stay arbitrary to the kind of political and emotional plays here. Our job is to make money. That's it. Okay, let's not get caught in it. But we can play the narratives, can't we? And we don't want to be caught in the narrative. So there's a lot of fresh air there. If this leads to Tether and other stuff, yeah, okay. Watch Guru, just in 1.3 billion in user funds withdrawn from Binance following US government indictment. Right, yeah, 1.3 billion, 13 classic numbers that they like to use. All right, and then moving on, we've got this witch banging her gums. She is a despicable human who should be removed from this planet.
Let me be clear. We're also sending a message to the virtual currency industry more broadly, today and for the future. If virtual currency exchanges and financial technology firms wish to realize the tremendous benefits of being part of the U.S. financial system and serving U.S. customers, they must play by the rules. And if they do not, the U.S. government will take action. Today's announcement shows the Treasury is prepared to use all of its tools to carry out its crucial mandate of combating illicit finance and protecting the U.S. financial system, and this will make all of us safer.
Yeah, okay, and while you bankrupt your own country by hitting the printing press and you destroy the actual living standards of all your populace through the protecting of them through your financial system. You make everything better, don't you, Yellen? You fucking melon. My God, excuse my pardon, but I mean, if the stupids believe this, it's unbelievable. They're bankrupting most of your countries, the United States, deliberately making your liberty standards more, but they're going to crush any financial player that comes into this space. I don't normally swear on this channel, I apologise. I despise this cartel that's, reigning in the crypto space, and there's going to be some bad actors in the crypto space, I agree with that. It's difficult to weed them out and what's causing what, but the DOJ, I mean, come on, it's just a joke, it's a clown outfit. And Jason A. Williams calls it right. The United States will defend its global reserve currency status with the full force and authority of each and every regulatory military option it's in control. You will never DeFi the United States. And this is it. If DeFi's next. Me and my guys were talking in the group last night. DeFi's next. It's coming. And where's DeFi mostly on? ETH. Yeah? Most ERC20 tokens on the ETH chain. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. You're going to be you're the wise people who choose your portfolios. And underneath it, there was there's a lesson here. First Bitcoin, then Jack Bitcoin, Michael Saylor Bitcoin, Malice Bitcoin. And listen, Bitcoin is here to stay. It's going to be a base layer of the new internet of money. It's not going anywhere. Whether they rein it in by changing the stable coins around or whatever, it's okay. And most of us are invested quite heavily in XRP. That doesn't mean I don't like Bitcoin. I really root for Bitcoin. I'm not a maxi token agnostic. I want to see the space grow, and I want to see that old system wither and die. Anyway, what do we got? We got Naomi Brockwell. Binance is being targeted not because they misappropriated funds or engaged in the market manipulation, because they successful and support alternatives to co-opted financial systems. She's so fucking true. Yeah, CZ Binance is here. Well, I don't know about CZ. I don't know the guy. I can't wait to see what kind of splash he makes in the world of DeFi. But anything that's to challenge this corrupt, rigged system that's snared billions of people on this planet in servitude is something for the better. Any product that will improve the lives of others is a step forward, in my humble opinion. Right, and to wrap up on this, what was I saying? Yeah, this is it. This is a meme I saw earlier on. Pro tip: if you ever become billion, never appear in this motherfucker's videos. Okay, and you've got this guy here. I've forgotten what his name is. He's on some sort of YouTube channel. And he's interviewing Sam and CZ, and a lot of people are putting out a meme on it now. I'm going to bring you just into a video here. We're 13 minutes in the minute, so I'm going to and I want to remind you of the storm, okay? Because in my humble opinion, we're about to enter it. This is the Ripple Riddler. You can find his channel at Ripple Riddler on YouTube. Right, look at the colours. Right, I want you to focus on two things in this picture. His back is to you. Remember that. Okay, when his back is to you, it's a negative connotation. And the colours: purple gloves and green jacket. Where have we seen the colours before? Purple and green. Where have we seen purple and green before? Right, purple on the gloves, controlling. What do the hands do? They control. Okay, they control. What colour are they? Purple. What does purple mean? It means Ripple XRP. The Riddler's gloves are purple. This is only something I've been looking at recently. Okay, the green jacket is the Bitcoin colours. There will only be 2. Yeah, there is no United States dollar is a stable coin. That is a kind of a misleading kind of path. But you know, that's what will happen. But Bitcoin and XRP are shown in the Riddler's colours. Yeah, really interesting little snap. Anyway, let's just drop these for a minute, and I want to bring you into these 2 pictures. Okay, in the back of the Christmas scene, and I'm sure you're all familiar with the Christmas scene by now. This is the Christmas scene. If you're new to these videos, this is the famous Christmas scene by the Bearable Guy 123. You can find his handle on Twitter at Bearable Guy 123. On X, beg your pardon. The part of the image we're looking at from the first part of the Christmas scene is the left part here. And we've minimized it. Oh, my mouse is not working. We've minimized it and cut it into piece to look at this last quarter. And this is the ship scene, which will run live from next April 2024 onwards. And I want to bring your attention to the 2 edges of the images, because they do join. You can't see it and you might not understand it. Okay, you see the defensive pose the knight's in. Okay, you see the arm of the SEC. Yeah, and the controlling hand of the PTB on this recycle machine. And we talked about the recycle machine yesterday and how they're going to create chaos, okay, in the markets, okay, and how we're going to see a bloodbath and these tokens, yeah. Well, the arm, if you look at the calendar, December's here, okay, and we move into the new year here as we move right. And if you think that this is playing out in 2023, then we know we're into 2024 around about where the knight is standing. Okay, and you can see then the knight is in a very defensive pose against, at the same time that the arm is starting to ratchet up. And we're in November at the minute, okay? November, we looked at the calendar before. This is the calendar that's above the mantelpiece. We have the X marks the spot here. Now that is a pirate symbol, okay, which can mean many things, but we can assume for the sake of brevity here that it means a battle, and the pirates are coming in. You know, there's a lot of nautical connotations with this. It could also mean that X marks the spot ETF potentially. We don't know yet. And we don't know this calendar's 2023, it could be 2024, I'm having to guess here. Okay, but moving into December, we've got clean skies, as in there's no X's on the dates at all. But we can assume that this is December, and we're moving into January, and whichever, calendar year this is talking about. Now this is January, and this is released for the next year. This was released in 2019, this was released in 2020. So they follow one another, there's a chronology. I had some dickhead yesterday in my comments saying, oh, they all work at the same time. No, they don't work all at the same time. They don't occur, they occur one after the other. We've got, like I said just a minute ago, before we had a visitor arrive unexpectedly in the house. We've got the knight in a very defensive pose. We've got the long arm of the law creating chaos, which is all a very negative thing. Okay, the knight isn't defensive because he's happy. He's defensive because there's shit going down. The SEC is reining things in. The old guard is reining things in, and they've given, Ripple and XRP and Bitcoin a kind of a green light to pass through. In the middle of all these coins, you've got, I've said yesterday in the video, you've got the ETH crowd, which is Ethereum, Tether, EOS, and Tron, all the same shit tokens, propagated by I want to say almost the CCP style. I don't know. I'll leave that to your imaginations. And so this transitions into the storm. Okay, and the storm is many things. We've talked about this before. These 2 scenes are one leading one to the other. The storm is, a pretty messy environment. This actually scene was released in April, and I just want to kind of bring that to people's attentions before things the ships really gets out of that storm. There's going to be lightning strikes and there's going to be drama. And I think we're just starting to see the beginnings of it now. We also can see it in the old Ross van der Meer Act 2 image, that in the Pisces, which is March. We've got then Aries, April, May, June, July, August confirmed go, which kind of ties quite well to this picture here, because Aries is here. Look, this is the Aries, the ram, which is in the clouds, which refers to here, the storm. And, you know, it obviously carries on for a little bit. It's a connotation. So there's a few months of chaos that breaks out before this market's left to unleash. And yeah, let's bring that back up now if we've got those. Yeah, so we've seen the storm on that. We also can see, just cast our minds back here, the SEC lawsuit. 68 cryptocurrencies are now seen as securities. We've seen the past few days. The Kraken has been sued again by the SEC. It's coming. It's coming. And it's all kind of chaotically playing out. Anyhow, I hope that has been a reasonable catch up for you in space. Sorry about the hiccup midway through there. Wasn't expecting visitors this morning, but there we go. Is what it is. If you could please like the video, drop a comment, share it if you want, and first of all also subscribe. That'd be amazing. Growing the list bit by bit. It's good to see you all in the community in the comments. I do try and reply. Try and do a bulk reply once or twice a week. All right, whatever you're doing, have a great day and be blessed. See you in the next video.